What's up guys, Lost Friends here. I have a present from myself to myself. Bung King sliders. I always wanted protection for the bike in case I had to dump it or in case I had to drop it for whatever reason. So Bung King has a pair of upper suspension mount for I believe 04 and up Sportsters, whether it's a 48, an Iron, 1200, 883, whatever, these guys fit. So I grabbed myself a pair and I cannot wait to put these on. So now I'm gonna have to go to Home Depot or Canadian Tire to go figure out what size this is and do the install and see how it goes. Though I do have sets that I could maybe try and figure out what to use, but honestly, they're either too small or too big. I'm excited to get these on. I heard a lot of good things about these. I'm not sure what kind of material these are, but apparently they save lots and lots of bikes. And I like my bike. I want to keep it in pristine shape, as good as it can get, and hopefully I get lucky and find exactly what I need so I can get this install going, get everything hooked up, and I'm good to go ride. The nice thing about Bung King is they don't only make frame sliders or like what I have now, they make highway pegs, stuff like that. I was thinking of getting myself one to put on the front end of the bike, but honestly I think I'm just gonna get them custom made from Freedumb Fab in Alberta. So I reached out to him and I think something's in the work very soon. He makes crash bars for Dynas, for Sportsters, for M8s, all that kind of fun stuff. So hopefully in the near future him and I can work together and make something happen for my Iron. Here we are the next day, went to Home Depot and actually found exactly what I needed. Here they are in question, and it is gonna be the 3/8 to fit into this big ass bolt. Pretty straightforward stuff. You have your bolt, your washer, your slider, and your spacer. All right, so here we are in the garage unbolting these. Now I did go ahead and untighten the shock bolt on the right and left side. So what you need is I believe it's a T50 to remove this bolt here and that bolt there. So I'm gonna go take those off, and luckily on my table lift I have a little jack. So right now my back tire is actually free moving. The swing arm isn't on anything. I'm lifting it up with that little thing right there. Amazon buy, thank you very much. Pristine, does whatever it needs to do. So let's go ahead and take those out and go from there. Shocks are free on both sides. When I did the upgrade to the Progressive 490s series, they didn't come, I don't think anyway, with any hardware of any sort. You basically just use the same hardware that Harley gives you on your stock equipment. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to reuse these things, the spacers, with the washer already on it, just so I don't have to use any other parts that I don't really want to use or have to use. So let's go ahead and do the install. With this bolt, you'll have a cross washer, I believe these are called. Then you put the bolt into the insert. I just basically tightened everything down so everything's kind of like staying there. So what I have here is a washer with the rubber piece, my shock, another washer, and the slider. So the right hand slider is installed. I didn't put any Loctite on this one because I want to see if I actually need some. And if I don't, then so be it. So do that on one side, do it on the other side. Of course, make sure that your bike is lifted so your swing arm has any play, because that will enable you to do the switch. So that's pretty much it. Very simple, very easy. My only thing that I found I had issues with was just finding the proper size for that bolt. So do it one side, rinse and repeat on the other side, and you are good to go. And that's it. That's all. That's all this is. Super simple. Remove one thing, put on the next, and you're off and you're good to go. So thank you very much for checking this video out. Again, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know if I do things right, if you want me to do things differently, if there's any way to make things easier for me, whatever the case may be. A little postscriptum. Before I finished everything, I kind of forgot to record that I messed up pretty bad. While I was installing the first one, everything was going on fine. The bike was on that little lift. It went on smoothly, and unfortunately the left side, I guess I didn't put the swing arm at the right height or leveled, I guess, and I messed up. And when I say I messed up the bolts and the insert tread. So yeah, had to call my brother. He has all the tools, all the bells and whistles to make everything work out. So now everything's fine, everything's good to go, everything is locked in, not going anywhere. Just make sure that if you do this kind of job, make sure that your bolt goes in straight. If you need a hand, if you need help, do yourself a favor and get that help. So until next time, be safe, ride to your abilities, and I'll catch you guys soon.